Right, it's never straightforward, is it? What's happened, guys? What we just spent the last hour wasted on, I tell you what, the simplest thing, but so annoying, and it wasn't any of our faults, it was a manufacturing error. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome to this week's Day in the Life of a Gas Engineer video. Now, you might be a bit surprised why am I putting a video out on a Thursday. It's because I've got quite a lot of content to get through, so I'm gonna try to get 3 videos out a week now instead of 2. So I'm trying to do Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. I'm gonna see if I can keep up with it because workload is just getting on top of me as well. So right now I've just got home and it's 9:20. I'm just recording this for Thursday. So I'll see how I get on with doing 3 videos a week. Also drop me a comment below, let me know if you guys would like to watch 3 videos a week as well, or if you think 2 is enough. I'll see what I can do. This week's video is, well, today's video is an installation video. Worcester out, vaillant in, with a bit of a twist at the end where things were going perfectly fine. And then last thing, yeah, watch the video and you'll find out. Catch you on the next one. What's happening, people? Welcome to today's video, which is going to be a boiler installation. Going to be taking out this old Worcester. It's already started to dismantle and it's not in here yet, but we're going to be putting a new Ecotech Plus 826. So as you can see, the boiler is split, heat exchanger. That's why this is getting replaced. And what else we got? The pipework is all pretty accessible. It's just going to be a bit tight here, working in the toilet room. I'm a little bit out of breath because I've just carried the power flush machine in. But the plan is, I'm going to set the power flush machine out here. I've got the extended hoses now. So it's a nice day, set it all up outside. Got an outside tap just behind that door there. Going to run an extension lead for the power to the machine, have that outside. You can either run the hoses through here or through that window up there. And I just want to get this off first, get the power flush machine on, get it running, and then I can start piping up the hot, cold and gas. And then once the power flush is done, finish off with the flow and return. So this is V-Man's job. Morning. And we're waiting on Cara as well. Cara's on his way, so V's going to set us up. He's got some other jobs to go and get on with, and we're going to smash on with the boiler. So first things first, got stuff unloaded, going to get the power flush set up, get that running as quick as possible, and then we can crack on with the boiler. So keep you guys posted. Right, so in the process of just stripping this out, now I tend to always strip out parts which I could use as spares because I'm a breakdown guy. So for me, I'm taking the pump because these pumps are now, I believe they're obsolete now. So you can only get the new pumps for the Worcesters, which are the ERP ones. And then with them, you got to buy the new PCB as well because the connectors are different on them. And you're looking at probably about, I think it's like 600 quid in total for the pump and the PCB. Whereas if I've got this pump, I can still reuse it. There's nothing wrong with the pump. I've also taken the PCB. To be honest, I've never had a job where I've had to change the PCB on a Worcester yet. So they are pretty bulletproof, but it's always good to have them handy. And the fan, because we know that the fan is such a common part to fail on a Worcester. So I'm stripping out the fan, the pump and the PCB and keeping them as spares. Now another thing that I've noticed as I was stripping this out, look at that, that gas tube is completely gone. So there was multiple problems with this Worcester, not only just the heat exchanger, but that was all split as well. So it's a good thing that it's being replaced by a nice shiny vaillant. So I'm gonna, now that I've stripped this part, going to get the boiler off the wall. I don't take the gas valve, even though I know the gas valve, I could probably reuse it, but I've never fit a reconditioned or second-hand gas valve. It's just not something that I do. The fan, the pump, PCB, wet components, stuff like that, other electronic components, I'm happy to try them, but anything which is actually directly related to the gas, pretty much to the gas valve, I don't take a risk with that. But anyway, enough chit chat, let's carry on working. Right, so the old boiler's off. Power flush machine is on and connected. So I've literally just run the hoses out through there. I had to put it there because my power cable for the actual power flush machine doesn't reach from up there. And stupidly I left my extension lead at home. So the power flush machine is sitting there, magnets right here, and made up this little extension piece with another 2 cam lock adapters and a bit of train tube pipe and some female lines, so I can extend my hoses or use the short ones when I need to, because I'm not always going to need to use the long ones. But in this situation, the long ones are coming in handy. So that's all flowing through now. I'm going to keep that magneting because there's nothing wrong with that. It's only been fitted about a year ago, and to be honest, when I opened it, it's not that dirty inside either. There's a few rings, so hopefully this power flush won't take too long. We'll see how we get on. I'm loving my new radio, but unfortunately, whilst I'm filming from YouTube, I've got to turn the volume down because otherwise I won't get monetized, and we all know we want to make money. So there's some X800 in the system. That's going to be circulating for about an hour now. The time is 10:22, so we'll leave that till about 11:30. And in the meantime, I'm now going to get the boiler out and try and get the boiler hung, get the flue done, and then pipe up the hot, cold and gas. And then once that's done, we can do the flying returns after that. So yeah, should be a good day. There's 3 of us, well, 2 of us are here full time. 1 of us here part of Cara's here now. So yeah, V's just letting Cara in, and then we're going to crack on with the boiler now. Right, the whole gang's here. Cara's here. Got the boiler on the wall already. Looking good, looking good. V-man's here as well. Power flush is going. We've still got, nearly time to start isolating the rads. But just sorted out the flue, and I'm not going to lie, this is probably the shortest flue I've ever had to do, to the point where, same size as my lully. Probably bigger than mine. But it's only a single skin wall, so you can see the flue elbow is literally just in there. So I'll pop that in, flue's done, boiler's on the wall. We're going to start piping up the hot, cold and gas, and I'm going to start isolating rads in about 20 minutes or so. So things are moving along, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad of a job. Right, boiler is done, flue is done. It was a bit of a squeeze to get our hands up in there, but it's all done, secured, and we cut the right length, didn't we?
We did.
It was the shortest bloody flue I've ever cut, but it's correct. Look at that, nice and flush. So we'll just peel that back afterwards, fill it in with some sand cement. Cara's now going to start on the pipe work. I'm going to start on the power flush because it's been an hour for the circulation. So I'm going to start isolating the radiators and flushing them individually. And then we'll see how much dirt it's going to pick up. I don't think it's going to be a lot because even by looking in there, that's pretty clear. The hoses are pretty clear. So yeah, I'm not expecting much, but we've got to flush the system regardless anyway. So let's crack on with that now. So power flush is all finished. Well, the first round is finished. And yeah, like I said, not that dirty whatsoever. Hardly anything on there. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that it's going to speed up our day because the system's fairly clean. Means it's going to clean up quick as we're dumping all the water out, and we should be making a move quick time. In the meantime, Cara's been bossing the pipe work. Looking good. Got the hot done. He's just in the process of doing the gas, and we'll get the cold done. And then once that's done, we'll just wait for all the radiators to be dumped out, and then we'll get the flow and the return done. Whilst they're dumping, I might do the condense or the PRV or the wiring or something like that. There's always something to do. And we'll just keep things moving. Right, hot, cold and gas are done. Just waiting for the power flush to finish and then get the flow and the return done. I think the flow we'll have to put a little elbow or offset on there, and the return might have to do something similar there. But the system is really clean, as you saw, so it shouldn't take. We've got, I think, this rad, or which one am I on? I've forgotten now. Clean the hallway one, then I've got this one to do, and then that one to do. So yeah, getting there, shouldn't take much longer, hopefully. Keep you guys posted. So boiler is all done. Let me take you into our little office. So it's just going through its purge program now, and it's all piped up, it's all wired up. We've put another EP8 CP4 in. That's all good. Cara's upstairs bleeding the rad, so let's just top up a bit more pressure. Water pressure here, I'll be honest, is not great. I don't know what it is. I haven't tested it, but yeah, it's just not very good. But let's see. Right, so that's still doing its thing, so I'll let it purge out, and then we will get it commissioned and do all of our tests and everything, make sure everything's good. Tightness test has already been done. That's all sound. And another good thing about these vaillants, the new ones, you've got a test point on the gas valve now. So you don't need to put an additional test point, which is what I used to do. It just saves another fitting, saves another cost, because it makes sense to just put it on the gas valve there. So I'm glad they've done that. Let's get this all buttoned up now. The time is just coming up to 4:15. So as far as boiler installs go, this is probably one of the quickest ones that I've been involved with. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going so far. Right, it's never straightforward, is it? What's happened, guys? Well, we just spent the last hour wasted on, I tell you what, the simplest thing, but so annoying, and it wasn't any of our faults. It was a manufacturing error. Remember there was an EPH there? Yeah, that failed out the box. We've had to swap it out for Honeywell Home. And now we've got heating demand. Problem was with the EPH, when we were giving it a demand, firstly, I'd wired it up on low voltage, so I'd only put it into 24 volt RT. And it should work. I was like, there, that should be fine. I was like, right, let me put it into high voltage. So I put it into mains voltage, and it's still not working. Got my tester out, put it on the RT terminal inside the boiler on mains voltage, only getting 180 volts on RT. Tested on the actual EPH receiver as well, and on the call terminal, again, I was only getting 180 volts. So dud out the box, which is really frustrating, because it means the new one wasn't even a straight swap. I've had to bring it higher because the terminals are in different places, and I obviously cut the wire to a certain length and had to redraw the holes and everything. So yeah, it was just about an hour's wasted just in testing and trying to redo it. 'Cause, you know, you try it and you think you've done something wrong, so you try it again, you try it again, you try it again, and you just think, right, in the long run, should have just bloody got it done in one go, isn't it?
At least it was van stock.
Van stock, baby. Cara knows about it. Right, so boiler's done, it's been commissioned, and we are out of here. What are we gonna go eat?
Korean.
Korean, yeah, I'll do some Korean. Cara, you like Korean?
I love Korean.
All right, let's do it. We're out. Peace.
Peace.